And welcome to the Thursday edition of NHL Live. Don LaGreca and special guest E.J. Erratic till 2 o'clock Eastern Time. E.J., how are you?
Don, I am just wonderful. It's nice to be with you. I had a nice drive up the Garden State Parkway today. Saw all these motorcyclists, I guess, for the Veterans Day.
Yes.
I guess they were having a show of respect for the veterans, and it was a long line. You would have been, because Greg rides a motorcycle. You could have been right in the mix of that. It was a long line. It was it's actually, when you go by something like that, it is kind of emotional, because you start to think about, the veterans and the sacrifices that they've made over the course of many years in this country. So, happy Veterans Day for everyone out there.
Absolutely. Everything that we can do, from this show to riding a motorcycle to just being free, is thanks to all the men and women out there that have put their lives on the line for this country to be free. It was Remembrance Day in Canada just last week, and yesterday was the birthday of the Marines.
Yes.
And they're now a sponsor of the National Hockey League.
Oh, very nice.
So congratulations to getting that going. And, of course, just, again, everything that you do today, you can really just in the back of your mind, even in the front of your mind, just think about the sacrifices that all the men and women throughout all of the hundreds of years of this country, the 200-plus years of this country, that have made the sacrifices so that we can do what we do every single day.
Yeah, I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, we've had guys come in here. There was guys that came in who were hockey guys, right? Mm-hmm. The sled hockey guys, and guys who've been wounded in combat over in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's amazing to think that they would, that's the ultimate sacrifice, right? To put your life on the line for your country. So, boy, I mean, what can you say?
And what they love when they're in Afghanistan or Iraq or wherever they're fighting around the world, what really gets them through is to know, that what they're fighting for is there. That's why, they want to make sure they can watch or listen to hockey or whatever the sport they're into, or, go on the laptop now. It's so much different now, isn't it, that you can listen to NHL Live on the computer, and it probably, and what I've always heard from people that have gone over there to fight, and the soldiers that have come here over the years on this show have said, boy, it makes them feel good to know that they're fighting for something. It reminds them that, all the freedoms that we're able to enjoy, that's happening because of the hard work that they're doing. So just during the course of your day, just try to spend as much time thinking about that as you can.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's hard to fathom, really. I mean, to be overseas, especially some of these young guys. I mean, that go into the service. I was down in Florida last week, had a couple of days off, and they were talking on television. They were doing a story about a kid who had just come back from Afghanistan. They were just talking about how he was like, he came from the local high school. I mean, he must have been more than 20 or 21 years old. I mean, to be so young and to be thrust into that circumstance it's an incredible sacrifice, and these guys go through so much, and we wish them all the best. And if we could provide any kind of little bit of entertainment, I mean, like you say, the way the world is now, I mean, you're over in Iraq, you're over in Afghanistan, you might be able to get a hold of this, or you can maybe watch games, the way things are. So if we could provide any kind of entertainment and any kind of a little bit of a break from that, that kind of chaotic circumstance in war, I mean, it certainly makes me feel good.